Tobacco sales have exceeded expectations this year, even as the country suffers its worst drought in decades.
Zimbabwe is the continent's top producer, but forecasts had predicted a slump in output following the late start to the tobacco selling season as a result of late rains and delayed planting. Now, according to the state tobacco marketing, sales have surpassed 200 million kilograms, just short of the record 236 million kilograms produced in 1999.
The outlook was bleak at the beginning of the tobacco selling season back in March. The season had seen a 20% drop in producers compared to the previous year, and farmers complained about the low prices. Nevertheless, the tobacco selling season has ended on a high.
This season, at this point in time, we've got 201.9 million kgs compared to 198.9 million kgs, and we hope to maybe to get to 202.5 million kgs. Yeah, we are actually surprised because we had projected about 160 million kgs by the end of the season, but this is because we got rains later on in the season, late January, early February.
The sales have brought in over 600 million United States dollars in revenue for the tens of thousands of small-scale farmers. Zimbabwe is the biggest producer of tobacco on the continent, exporting most of its output to China, Europe and the Middle East. The higher-than-expected output has spurred economic growth.
A lower than anticipated decline in agricultural production, minus 4.2%, and a strong rally in the mining sector, which witnessed an increase of 13.2%, contributed to the revised real economic growth rate of 1.2% this year.
Planting for the 2017 season should have begun on the first day of spring. The TIMB says low dam levels could impact planting, but it remains optimistic about the overall season.
So far, we have sold, the seasonal sales have increased by over 16%. And the farmers that have registered are over 55,000, which is about 60% of farmers have already registered for the forthcoming season. So the next season is quite promising.
Following the drought, experts have predicted the coming rainy season will be characterized by floods. Shinga Nyoka, SABC News, Harare, Zimbabwe.